one more exam. So today was my CMSC 132 data structures and algorithms 2 mid final. Right, I don't know. I was gonna say midterm. It was my final. Thank the Lord, it went better than math. I think that's really awesome. I hope I ace the exam. I hope I get a good grade for the course, but I don't know. I don't know until the scores come out. There's also projects that have to be graded, so I don't know. The final and the projects are really gonna be a deal breaker here. But I am happy to say it was much better than math. I think the reason I'm really happy to say that is because I'm someone who really loves just like even like the smallest improvement in my life is something I really cherish. Because with the math exam, I kid you not, this has probably been the most pissed off I've been in 3 months or 4 months, like maybe 6 months even. But for the math exam, like I said, there was a problem I solved 30 minutes prior, like very similar, like eerily similar, actually, when you think about it. Um, and I didn't solve on the exam because I doubted myself and I thought it was out of my reach. And I think that's something that still annoys me, like every now and then, even though it's been like a couple hours since the exam. But I'm really happy to say with this exam, this final, the CMSC 132, I was much more calm. There were moments where flared up, but then I calmed down, paced myself, understood how I was going to approach the exam, understood the questions, my knowledge of the content covered. I think it went better. I hope the score reflects that. I think something I like to do to evaluate my exam. My experience taking exams is like if I studied 2 hours more, would it have changed the results of the exam? If that's the case, that's a really bad feeling. It's just like, well, dang, I could have done more. Because 2 hours more really just means if you studied 2 hours prior, like go back a couple days or maybe a day or a couple hours, then you could probably have gotten a better score. You could probably aced it. But with this exam, I think 2 hours more may have helped with some stuff. There's always the multiple choice and there's some stuff with dreads, but I think overall, I think the studying paid off. I think I could have been much more paced throughout the semester, but I do think I did a pretty good job studying for that. Um, yeah. So one more exam. I have my physics midterm. I've been pushing my body a bit too much, I think, because it's been like 2 hours sleep days, where it's like I stay up to like 5, 4 a.m., then wake up at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. I think it was 8 a.m. I don't know, 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. And then it's been like that for the past 2 days. So I really have to work on that because after that, like I don't know, like even my head feels like a headache and it has a headache. And like sometimes when I turn my neck, it feels really stiff. It's like dang, I can really feel like my muscles tensing up, even like with my legs and stuff like that. That's a bit exaggerated, but one more exam, so I'm just gonna do one more push through. We hope to ace that class. The other ones I think they've gone through. There's no more assignments that I know of. With the physics exam, I think it's gonna be the same strategy. We just study. I like to do breadth and depth. Breadth just ensures that if I see something, especially for courses like physics, I have like some wiggle room to play around and figure out something, right? Especially if I don't know the content really that well. Depth just ensures that when it comes to like the high hitting questions, the high marks, I'm able to really ace those ones because there's just, like maybe if there's like 3, 5 questions that really have a lot of scores, then if I can like get 3 out of 5 just like that, just like knowing them, then I think that's really good. I think especially with these exams, one thing that scares me that I've realized is there's some questions that's meant to be like freebies, but it's only freebies for the people who actually like know the content really well, and that's something that's because like there's some questions where they throw in freebies to kind of balance. Like my philosophy is that they throw in freebies to kind of balance the score. So that means if you're not really taking advantage of the freebies, then you're really messing up. So I really want to make sure I can do some breadth studying and then those that depth studying later on, especially into stuff like torque stuff and like PV equals NRT, stuff like that. I can really get the studying done there. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, I pray it goes well. I pray it goes well. Besides that, though, I have nothing else to say. So have a great day.